What is up, guys? It's your boy Keith Goldman, also known as Dorian Lee, and I'm here to give you the tips, tools, and tricks you'll need to take out those mental blocks that impede. Now, we're gonna start doing something different, right? I love quotes. Anybody that knows me or has looked on the IG page or Twitter for Onevictoryaway understands that I love to speak in quotes. You know what I mean? I just love that there's been people that have said some tremendous things that, take us back to remembering and to remember, which is one of my favorite quotes. So we're going to start a series called Quotables. Remember, guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you're liking the content, we will be putting up some more every week. We're trying to get those dates down right now, as well as we love your feedback. So if you can give us some feedback, give us some quotes that you might like and you want us to discuss and go over, by all means, let's do it together, right? So without further ado, one of the first quotes I wanted to go over with each and every one of you, and again, just to break it down, this is not my truth, right? This is not something that I'm like, this is what this exactly means, okay? This is just my opinion on it and my advice on it and how I use it and how you can use it to better your situation, or at least your mindset, right? The first one is despise the slave. Despise the slave. Now, what do I mean by that? This was taught to me by a mentor in my early 20s. And this was the first time, I think I was in telecommunications at the time. And he used to say, despise the slave, right? And what he meant by that was despise the conformist in us all, right? Back in the times where the saber-toothed tiger was in the bushes, obviously you couldn't knock him, because if you didn't, you were a loner, guess what? You probably got eaten alone, right? Sometimes you probably got eaten in the crowd too, but at least you had help. You know what I mean? So when it comes to despise the slave, to me, it means to despise the person that will give up everything to avoid fear, right? To give up truth, injustice, morality, principles, just so they can feel safe and secure, right? I think one of our forefathers, or presidents in the U.S., once said, if a person gives up their freedoms for security, they deserve neither, right? And again, it's one and the same, right? These two quotes. So that's a freedom, right? But when I hear despise the slave, some people can't get offended because it's like your ancestors, they went through all this stuff. You hear you talk on this camera and say things that, they probably would have slapped you over the head, if you've been around. But let me make this clear. I am not by any way, shape, or form downgrading what slaves have gone through and what slavery has done to society. It's not what I mean. Okay? But when I hear despise the slave, it's more to me than just physical. It's the spiritual, right? It's the mental. When I hear despise the slave, I hear despise the person in us all, right? Our biology, to seek out comfort and conform to the normal, to the populace, right? In order to not stand out, right? Because definitely if you were a kid, right, in that very tender period of 2 to 7, if you stood out, guess what? It was almost like death or trauma, right? And most people don't realize, the same trauma that a war vet got his leg blown up with is the same trauma effect that it has on young kids when they're, wow, you like her, right? Ew, right? Or why did you do that? Stand in the corner, you know what I mean? Like, that's the same, oh my God, death, right? Fear, right? The same shock of fight and flight that we all get. So you need to understand that when I say despise the slave, I mean despise the person, despise the inner person, right? Despise this mentality that says conform, be normal, right? And again, normality is not a bad thing. But most people don't realize certain norms were a thing that we call illegal now, right? Slavery was legal at one point. And that was the norm. right? So we need to understand that I think we all know certain principles and morals nowadays, whether you're religious or not, that tell us that we should respect one another and we should give each other free speech and we should do this and do that, right? But it seems like sometimes we try to push it so hard that now we are the slave owners, right? Now we are the people that are doing so much bad in the world because we think it's for the greater good, right? And I have a great quote on this as well that I'll probably be going over with pretty soon. But, just to end it off, to me, despise the slave is to make sure that you never grow as a person because you're so busy trying to be comfortable. You're trying to build a safe space around yourself, right? And that's the part we should despise. We should not like this person that wants to feel so safe and anxious, right? And secure, and everybody else, can handle the world except for us, right? This victim mentality, right? Here at Onevictoryaway, we don't like victims, okay? Especially self-imposed victims, because it's a mindset. It's a mindset, right? Victim is a mindset, just like victor is a mindset. You don't have to be a victim. Did you know that? So, how can you use this, right? How can you use despise the slave? The next time that you're being told to conform, that you're told to be realistic, that you're told to do something that is so mundane that you probably know about 10 to 50 people that have the same life that you're taught to be like. And you look and you go, everything in your body is like, I don't want to be him. I don't want to be her. I don't want to conform to this. Remember, right? Remember to remember. Remember to remember that you don't have to conform. You don't have to be comfortable in life. Because comfort is not happiness, which I'm sure we're all taught, seek out happiness, right? Overrated. You don't need to be comfortable, right? You don't need to conform. You don't need to comply, right? You don't need to fit in with the masses to be happy. Because the people that sought out truth and justice and righteousness and morality, they went through some hard lives. And I'm sure we know a few, right? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., right? John F. Kennedy, Gandhi, right? The list goes on and on. But these people were not always happy-go-lucky. They weren't safe by any means necessary. And they always understood that safety does not come with truth-seeking, because the norm is to fit in with the mass. And the mass says, slave, subjective. And I'm saying, just my opinion, despise the slave. So, ladies and gentlemen, this will be one of the first quotables. Remember to like, share, subscribe. If you're loving the content, if you're liking the content, make sure to hit that bell so you can get notifications on when the new videos are dropping, which they will be soon. And remember, if you want to be someone, right? If you want to be an individual, despise your inner slave, despise your comfort zone, and understand that we all go through life one step at a time. We all go through life one win or one loss at a time. We all go through life the same way. Life is hard, but it doesn't mean that you have to be a victim. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you are one victory away. And until next time, keep winning. Peace.